definitely been doing wedding stuff. I feel like we're kind of actually somehow ahead of the game.
And going through the checklist, we actually realize how ahead we are on most of the things. So it's pretty nice.
We looked at that list together and started checking things off the list. And now that a lot of that is taken care of, there's still stuff that we need to figure out. But having just looked through the Wedgewood Weddings binder that that we have is always kind of like a backup that we're able to kind of like revisit. Let me revisit this, make sure that we're still doing right
stuff, like just ordering small stuff or doing things that would only take 20-30 minutes. So we kind of just started slowly working it, and over the course of maybe like a week we knocked that list down from what it looked like to half. But I feel great. I think I'm getting really excited. We went and bought our wedding bands, and that was really cool. I had a really good time doing that. It was a little bit emotional when we did that, but it was fun. The closer we get to it, the more and more excited I get. I'm having a blast doing all the small planning stuff I have with the layout that, like she said, Wedgewood Weddings gave us. With that layout, it makes it so much easier to plan accordingly and make it a thing that can happen smoothly, I think, is the biggest thing. And if we didn't have this, it would be a million times worse. To be honest, it's helped tremendously. With that being said, it's fun because we can actually focus on the stuff we want to focus on without having to worry about the stuff that we don't want to worry about.
Kind of did a impromptu bridal shower. I ordered my potential wedding dresses from online, ordered a bunch, sent them to my mom's, had my aunts and my bridesmaids, my cousins, my nieces come over and basically watch me try on 12 dresses that I had ordered online. And then we had a mimosa bar, all these signs that said pop the bubbly, he popped the question, kind of a thing. Or pop the bubbly, she's getting a hubby. The 12 dresses that I tried on, none of which ended up being the one. I did have another 3 backup appointments at brick and mortar stores just in case. And the second place that we went to was just my mom and I. I tried on, I think, 9 dresses, thought I had the one, bought it and ordered it. And then the next morning, woke up, looked at my photos of all the dresses and was I love that dress that I picked. I kind of like my body form in this other silhouette. I was like, Mom, can we go back? So we went back, and then I actually found the real one. So yeah. So that was kind of the big thing that we've done. I found the dress. Gosh, so vendors wise, at Wedgewood Weddings take care of quite a lot of those vendors, so DJ, we didn't have to find a DJ.
The DJ, we do starting about a month out, so we'll get in touch with them. So that's the only one we haven't really got in touch with yet as far as major vendors go. Mm-hmm. But that's just because of the timing with Wedgewood Weddings. So
yeah. And I wasn't actually sure about that one. So I actually emailed the team and asked them, I was like, oh, should we be talking to the DJ already? And they explained don't worry about that. That's a month out. You'll fill out the worksheet from the binder. We'll get in touch with her. We'll send that over. And then that's when you start talking to her. And I was like, oh, okay, perfect. We looked through the list of florists provided. I reached out to 2 of them, and the first one that reached back out to me was amazing. We actually her and I exchanged some emails. I told her what my favorite flower was. She said it was the same one as hers, and so I already felt like fate was bringing her to me because we had the same flower arrangement. We joke about we've never done this before. So hiring a team of people that do this for a living is just such a convenience and a luxury that's just really helping us because we would have no idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think now being February, I feel good. I feel like we're doing good.